cheese, cheese,
Oh. Hi, I'm here. Hopefully without tech issues, touch wood. But yeah, Fratza, you literally messaged me as I went live. Nice voice. Thanks. I made it myself. Yeah, I was gonna do Escape Simulator, But then I remembered that Muckingham file 6 several minutes before. I didn't know that. I got the message as I went live. So shush. But yeah, we're doing a Muckingham file 6, the last one, the last DLC. I'm sad about this. I'm sad about this. That's your fault. I don't know, it just is. I'm blaming you. I didn't pick it up until I went live. But now, yeah, but last DLC for Powerwash Sim, because Powerwash Sim 2. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna switch over to the game. Gotta keep the music going though, because Sims music and Powerwash Sim is a good vibe. Hello controller, thank you. But yeah, it's 2. I mean, we could do the SpongeBob. Finish up the SpongeBob one too. We're gonna go with the Subway train. Welcome back to Muckingham's subway systems. Following yesterday's spring festivals, our subway system suffered a bloody hell 314.1 increase in train defacement, considerably more than the predicted 5.9. Coincidentally, we've made a difficult decision to commission a power washer and face a 2.65% hit to our annual contingency cleaning budget. Sure. Let me know if noises need to be lowered or anything like that. Or raised up or what. Ooh, train. Oh, it's the inside and the outside. Ooh. 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 That feels a bit loud. Does that... Oh, that's definitely loud. I'm going to turn that down just a fraction. There. That should do it. Hey, Wishy, what you up to? No, I don't know you are. Yes, Harper! First one of Jesse's antiques that have already been sent to Muckingham to pick up a Rococo basket base. I don't know what half of those words meant, but sure. I was gonna say, ma'am, your hunt is over. 'Tis I. But you know, never reveal your full weirdness on day 1. This place, Jesse, is person, bonding is when you want to Yeah, true. How's your day shaping up? My day is good, Harper, thank you for asking. I bleached my hair. It is now white once again. I feel good about it. Expecting a text back. Harper's a real one. Is that still quite loud? That still sounds quite loud to me, but I don't know about you guys. White hair do Shannon. Over easily. Okay, I'm just gonna turn it down a little bit because I like sound, but I like hearing the music too. Nice balance. Although now I think it might be a little quiet. God damn it. Let me try that again. Much quieter, acceptable. No, that's good balance. That's good balance. Cause I wanna listen to this music. There's so much. But no, I'm not sharing. Not sharing my hair. It's a secret. Also, I have no makeup on, so not a chance. And I don't have my webcams up. So especially not a chance. Sorry! Oh hey, it's Pride Month, by the way. Happy gay season. Be gay, do crimes. And remember, Pride is a protest. And without trans women, we're not Pride. So say thanks to the trans community, assholes. Hail Satan. Hail Satan. Sure. Putting the demons in Pride Month. That's a little bit of wordplay for you. A rear wall. A rear wall. A rear ladder. A rear wall. A rear ladder. But yeah, it's officially the season of crime, so yes. Be happy, be gay, do crimes, do all of the crimes. But all things considered, we've got to up the crime quota. We've got to be especially crimey this year. Be gay, do drugs, heal Satan, it's a banger. Oh, it's a song? Interesting. I always feel like the Sims 1 soundtrack is a bit of a ride. It's like 1 minute you're just listening to it casually and oh boy, don't we just love a little bit of piano and bossa nova, and then the next minute there's a whole lot of yodeling and some fake rock music and nobody knows what's happening, and it was before the days of Simlish and oh my god. Nobody knows. The Geordie soundboard anyway. Oh god, please don't. Don't start. I'm on the roof. There's more than one Geordie sound. Oh, fucking hell, no. Ah, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. No. Don't get me wrong, love my accent, love the Geordie accent. But Jesus Christ, those things are so stereotypical. Soundboard was very loud, were you cursing me out? No, I was cursing the soundboard out. Marginal difference here. It does that on its own, fair enough. Oh, this is nice. I do like the fact that we get to go back to the station, and they've updated the... Hold on. I just realised that they've updated the posters in this as well. Let's see. Muckingham Historical Tours. Discover Muckingham's rich history with a professional tour guide. 8 AM, 12 PM every Monday and Thursday at Crum Street, bus stop B outside Muckingham Station. Tour average 22 minutes. Quality and veracity of facts. Tour averages 22 minutes. Quality and veracity of facts on your tour may vary depending on a signed guide. Bucketon Festival. Featuring Bucket On. Bucket On $4 bill magnetic spouts. Easy Crumbs, Miss Muggy, Blaster Grime, Dr. Blammo, The Burning Hills, and many more. Moore Park, Bucketon. Spring weekend, a bucket full of live magic. VIP $98 from 11 AM. Exclusive events and superior refreshments. Weekend at $54 from 3 PM. Full day admission, 3 exhausting days. Those are actually pretty good prices for a festival. Day pass $18 from 3 PM. Single day, you'll be at the back. Big night $12 from 10 PM. Single day, night owls only. Hiking days at Mount Rushless. Admire the breathtaking views and challenge yourself on the 100% safe dormant volcano. Caldera hiking area declared pretty darn safe by park rangers. Please note, Caldera Heritage accepts no liability for injuries, accidental or otherwise in the greater Mount Rushless area. Business needs a boost? Recharge your business with Muckingham and beyond with a premium billboard advert space like this one. Call Mayor Freya Mayor Freya Petrescu's team now, 459-555-432. Good shit. Petrescu sounds like a Romanian name, yeah. Well, it's nice that we don't have a shitty mayor here anymore, seeing as the other one fucked off somewhere. See the prices again? Oh god, man. Okay, fine. But we're in the summer now. The spring weekend's done. Okay. VIP $98. Weekender $54. Day pass $18. The big night $12. The other one took a bungee jump into a volcano. What? Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Yeah. Washing him a power wash too. I reckon it, I mean, to be fair, it is going to be a different location, but it probably likely would be Washington or one of the other locations. Again, 3 days for the price of 3 day passes, but day passes you put in the back. Yeah. So you're not really doing yourself a saving, but at least you're not put at the back. And VIP for like $98 is pretty good. All things considered with like a lot of festivals these days. Whew. Maybe I'm not leaving my house for people. True. The only time I would ever consider going to a festival is if I get to do a yurt, like like do a bit of glamping, because I don't like being surrounded by people as it is. So I feel you there, but I also don't like camping all that much. Like, I like a comfy bed. I like nature, but I don't like it that much. If I do glamping, at least it's going to be a little bit fancy, a little bit bougie. That's a bit more me. Own private for the festival? Yes, just for me. No one else. I'm not sharing. Yeah, I mean, you can do that in a lot of festivals. In fact, some places will actually like get you like a whole ass like practically like a house to stay in on the site and stuff. Lapland cottage with a skylight window in the middle of winter is better than yeah, because that is like a little house. It's not like a traditional cottage with like a wood stove and no electricity. Like there's a proper like bougie little house, mini house kind of hut thing. I mean, given the options between the two, I would happily pick the skylight room. Depends on how much you spend, true. But the thing is though, is that that's Lapland specific. I'm talking general festival stuff. But I'll be honest with you, the way that like festivals I've seen have gone, like, it's very much like a privilege, a massively privileged thing to go to a festival these days. But Digby Bucketon, very wrong just there. Why does that not surprise me? Why does that actually not surprise me from you? I'm stuck. I'm stuck! I really am stuck, actually. Shit. Ooh! Shit, I forgot about the ladders. Hi, stuck. I'm rat set. Shut up. Shut up, you. Well, I've got some good news. No tech issues this week. Because honestly, if OBS had decided to knacker up on me today, I'm reporting it as a hate crime. Don't jinx it. Ratza, have you met me? I am a crazy woman. Ooh, actually, speaking of bougie things, I got my nail kit. I can do acrylic nails now. I haven't done it yet, though, but I do intend on doing it real soon. I'm being all bougie and shit. I've never had acrylic nails properly before, though, so I'm a little bit anxious that I'm not going to be doing very well with them, but I'm willing to give them a go. Like, it was 33 for the, well, I say 33 quid. At 33 quid, you get like little cleaning wipes for like prep cleaning. You get a nail file, you get over 200 false nails in 3 different cuts and different sizes depending on each nail. You also get a torch in there, a UV torch for curing, like to get them to fix, and you get like the the polish that you put on the nail and your nail to attach them on. 33 quid for all that. But I didn't pay a penny because I won a voucher from work. Back down the subway? Nice! Sure am. Weekend in a Skylight Lodge in Lapland. Only £1,000 last weekend in November. Yeah, if I did it, I would probably do it before November, December time because that would be like going at peak times for Christmas. Bet they need you after yesterday. Bucket Fest got pretty wild from what I saw in Watcher. The auroras wouldn't be as visible. Well, would they not though? I mean, to be fair, I've seen aurora borealis in my general area in the middle of summer. They weren't super clear, but you did manage to catch a glimpse of them. So, argument is invalid. I've already, yeah. It would, the best, it's not so much about like the time of the year. It's more so like the light and the visibility that's the problem. And I found out it get pretty dark pretty quickly. Exactly, yeah. So even going around October time would be good. Because we are talking about the Arctic Circle here, by the way. The literal Arctic Circle we're going. Well, we're talking. I wish I was going. But yeah, light pollution is always the big shitter when it comes to anything that is like space specific. Definitely talking about the Arctic Circle, yeah. Like, I've spoken about it before when I worked on the cruise ship and like I decided to lounge around on the top deck and there was like no lights in this one specific part of the deck I was on. And like how I could just see stars for miles. And it was like one of the most insane things I've seen in my life. Like if you get yourself in a good area where there's no light pollution, nothing at all, and you're in the middle of the dark, you can see loads of stuff. Yeah, there's probably some good spots where I am. Like, if you know the right places and where to go. The only problem is, though, is that some parts of the trip up to those specific places are not the nicest of areas to go. Especially when you are a 35-year-old woman and walking on their own. I don't think that's a good idea. Is it Darlington? It's not Darlington, no. No, I'm safe from Darlington, you're all right there. Yeah, but the problem is though is that the specific place I'm talking about, there is a lot. Well, parts of it is nearby neighborhoods, but it's the trek itself. Plus also dirt bikers go up that way as well, so it's like I don't want to be hit by a dirt biker, thank you. You bikers indeed. Well, Not all bikers. If they drive a proper motorbike, then that's fine. They get a pass. Dirt bikers, on the other hand, absolutely not. I dated one. It sucked. Found a hotel lost. I was on an idea. Did a biker or a dirt biker? Oh. It was a dirt biker. Not normal bikers. Like the one with like the proper motorbikes are fine. Dirt bikers, no. Absolutely not. Thank you very much. Only clean bikers. Yes. Or something like that. Yeah, same to you. Early mid October price reasonable and there is more availability. Exactly, you see? You see? Outland roads like having Bustica, Villas, Elas, 215, 3 days. Nice, 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 nice. But yeah, you see what I mean? You go at the peak times, November, December, and January. You're gonna be absolutely haven. You gotta think smart. Also, not as much people. Exactly, exactly. Now you're thinking with portals. Yeah, you do have to think smart about these things. Oh, the forest has reindeer. Ooh, yay. No, I just think to myself, like, it's the same with like the markets and stuff, like for Christmas, because there's like loads of like Christmas markets happen across the UK. But like everybody tends to go around December, and I mean, guilty as charged, but that's because I go with other people in the past. But no, it's better to go as soon as, because then of course you're not hitting all like the peak times. And of course also everything is cheaper when you don't go at the peak times. Like, that's why when I did my little trip to York last month, God, I can't believe we're already in June. When I went to little day trip to York, I did it on the Thursday because I thought if I went at the weekend it's gonna be even. And I had the time off to go, and it was just the day after payday, so a lot of expenses went out and this kind of like a one and done thing. And yeah, I got incredibly lucky. Like, it was just not even to get into the Minister. It was not super packed either, so I could easily get myself around. The York Ghost Merchants as well. Like at lunchtime, getting there, it was only a queue of 4 people, so I thought, right, take the opportunity, I'll get myself in. So yeah, it's just having the smarts about it. And of course the actual train tickets, usually train tickets cost a fair bit of money. Cost us £20 and 20 pence. So it was like £10 and 10 pence there and £10, 10 pence back. Mostly because the train itself only went between Newcastle and York. Both the trains. So, and it was quiet as well for the time that I was going. Like, it was so dead in the train. Okay, we've got 2 carriages of this. I learned a few tricks. Oh, hello, buddy. I suppose you came from the festival too, did you? This is the gnome's fault. This is all the gnome's fault. College and the music we talked earlier. No rush checking. No. And the music we talked. Music? What music? The gnome was standing on the seat when you start. I found him on the floor. BK dude. Oh, that one. Yeah, no, he's just vibing. He's having a good time. Genuinely loving this drive. Harper, where you going? Oh, you're going to the antiques thingy. Okay. Also, don't text and drive. Having a quick pit stop to stretch my legs and taking the view. Okay. Got worried there, Harper. Don't do me dirty like that. That's a silly little face. Yeah, you probably did. Knowing you. Almost forgotten how spectacular our country is. Oh boy, that is a flashbang. Shit. Country has less culture than a ham sandwich. Wow. What? Why ham? Why don't you? I suppose cheese has got a bit of culture. Also, don't forget the cheese redeem is there's no cooldowns, so you can spam the cheese redeem. Cheese and cheese on my sandwiches.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Cheese. Cheese.
Right, so what are you gonna put in your sandwiches? Hmm? No, you're not gonna put hunks in your sandwiches. What's wrong with you? No. Have you grilled sandwiches for breakfast? Oh, nice. So, I don't know if you've ever heard of this, but there is one little weird tradition that's, well, it's not a tradition, but it's like a fun little habit that us Brits do from time to time. And there has been actually cafes that have opened up in relation to this as well, which is dumb, but actual genius marketing tactic. Crisp sandwiches. Crisp sandwiches, have you ever heard of them? Yeah, very, very briefly, yeah. Yep, used to be a big thing when I was a kid. Still is a thing even now. And actually does slap still. They're not expected to be British, oh yeah. Yeah, there was once an ad campaign for Walkers, which is like basically rebranded Lay's for everywhere else in the world. Hold on, I'm just taking a sip. And it was a debate of whether crisps belong in sandwiches or not. And no, there is something that just slaps about having a crisp sandwich. If it works, yeah. My go-to though is specifically cheese puffs. Like a lot of people tend to go for your classic like ready salted, salt and vinegar, cheese and onion. Nope, cheese puffs. Honestly, hits so good. But because you're getting the satisfaction of a cheese sandwich, but with the crunch of a crisp sandwich. Mmm, so good. That's culture for you. Wait, is that open? Wait, hold on. Which part of the train am I in? Oh, I'm in the... Oh, right, okay. I thought I was in that carriage, not this one. Actually, that... hold on a minute. I don't know why I did that. No, there's only one gnome. I honestly don't know why I did that when I could just literally just do this. But sure. I'm not a monster. Close the door after me. It's all about that texture. Gotta have other stuff in the sandwich or a crisp texture. Not always. Nah. I'm non-judgmental. If you want to put other stuff in there, go for it. If you want to have just the crisp on it though, that's cool too. Not everybody wants to have the extras, and that's okay by me. Also, hey Misfit. You're a non-judgmental sort. We appreciate any crisp sandwich of any kind. As long as you don't put olives in your sandwiches, we will have peace. You're just greedy? That is a fair argument. You and me both. Although I would say it's a little less greed and a little more lack of self-control. More things, more eatings, yeah. Although I have had one of the strangest sandwich fill-ins I've seen, and this is going a few years back to my record store days, where I worked with somebody who not only put crisps in a sandwich, but also put in the contents of a pot noodle into his sandwich. I shit you not. And if you don't know what a pot noodle is, it's a British cup noodle. What record did I break in my store? Least amount of hours worked? Okay, apparently I have limits. Yep, yep. He was a fun guy, don't get me wrong. But pot noodle and crisp sandwich is an interesting combination. Is it Ratsa, shut up. Shut up. Maybe he was a fun guy. Oh god. Now that I know the pronunciation of pho, I hate that. I hate that. There is actually a pho restaurant in the city centre now, and I had temptations to try it, and I chickened out because I've never had Vietnamese food before. Because I am a wimp, and I'm always cautious. So spicy. There is limits to cup of soup jokes, yeah. Vietnamese food, picky eaters. Listen. Yes, I am a picky eater. Yes, I am also neurodivergent. Okay, that's not my fault. Okay, I do my best to try stuff. I do like Asian food. I've just never had Vietnamese before. Not too spicy if that's what you consider. Okay, that's good. Yes, because honestly, like, I don't mind spice, but I know my limitations. Also, some more basic food, yeah. Because I know my limitations. I don't want to annoy people if I don't like something because it's too spicy. And I don't understand why people try to go for the spiciest food possible anyway. Like, fair enough, if you can taste the flavour of something, then that's cool. I would not judge you for that, because that would be my main priority, is if I can taste it and it tastes good. Based in Newcastle, you love Viet food. Ah, it's on Granger Street. You know, do you remember where Yo Sushi used to be? Actually, that's a good point. Is it actually? There's quite a few Newcastles actually, Ratsa. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, I am saddened though, because it is sacrificing the Yo Sushi, and I did get back into having Yo Sushi again, because they kind of switched it up for a while, how they did the menus and stuff like during the pandemic, but they moved it back and it's like, it's actually good again. Google something, I keep getting the Aussie one. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that's understandable. I think there's a Newcastle in America? There's quite a few, I think. I know there's numerous city names in like a certain radius within Texas. Nobody cares about America. Isn't that super steep one, right? No, It's not Granger Street that's a steep one, that's Dean Street. Dean Street is a super steep one. The one that you're happy to go down for a few drinks, but not so happy to come back up when you're wasted and wearing high heels. Because, guess who's done that before? Christmas party on the riverside. Freezing me tits off and having to go up Dean Street after a good few drinks. Happens to me all the time. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta take your heels off before you get up Dean Street. That's the key to it. Hey, Poet! Hey, buddy, I'm gonna have to move you. We're gonna... Oh, can I... There you go. Now you have to get back to stream. Yeah, how are you guys doing anyway? How have you been? I mean, I can only apologize about my tech issues last weekend. I honestly don't know what was happening. But I do still have intentions of finishing up Escape Simulator, that DLC, because there's still 2 levels to go. And I'm mad as hell I didn't get to play them last weekend. Dean Street, does it stop at Grey Street and doesn't go all the way up? No, so Grey Street and Granger Street are parallel streets. Been out since Friday noon, back home to... Bloody hell, what have you been doing? What adventures have you been on, Poet? Jesus. But no, Dean Street goes up to Grey Street. Granger Street goes towards Strand, all the way down past the big market and down to Central Station. What? No secondary home for weekend escape. Ooh, nice. Weekend escape is always a good thing. Don't you just need it? I hope adventure has been good adventure. I might end up doing an adventure myself tomorrow. Where to? Who knows? Big city, big confused. It's not that big of a city. I mean, compared to a lot of cities in the UK, Newcastle's pretty small. But then again, I've got a photographic memory and I practically know where everything is. And surprisingly, remember the street names as well, which is something that is not a strong point of mine. It's a city because it's got a cathedral. Yeah. Actually, aren't there 2 cathedrals in Newcastle? Super small compared to what? London? Edinburgh? Manchester, maybe? I've never been to Manchester. Don't at me! I plan on getting there one day. I just gotta have time off. Ooh, Muckingham Spring Festival. Let's see this one. Bouncy Castle! Quizzes, street food, face painting. Meet Freya Petrescu, the new mayor. See Ulysses put on the hat. There you go, Ratsa! There's a cat! In a hat! And Edinburgh for sure. Okay, but how many football stadiums are there? Hey, I actually found out that According to my dad, Newcastle's football grounds, St James's Park, is the only one that's actually in a city centre. I thought that might have been like actually a common thing, but no, apparently it's the only one that's in a city. It's a former mayor's cat. Yeah. Well, hang on. Do you think that Freya Petrescu is called Petrescu because she rescued Ulysses? Shut up. With you, actually? No, I mean, Freya's the new mayor. And her surname is Pet Rescue. So, do you think she... Pet Rescue. And the penny drops. Good job. Yeah, because of all the cats. And Freya rhymes with mayor as well. I got that at the start of the level. They are very punny, yeah. Better be gnomes. I mean, considering that the entire trailer for Powerwash Sim 2 is just gnomes, I would find it very hard to believe if there weren't any gnomes in it. Want to play these levels now? Go for it! You can walk uphill from Dean Street, keep walking, end up at St James's Park, play some football, and roll back down Dean Street. Wait, hold on. Walk up Dean Street, keep walking. No. Well, not quite, rats. Not quite. You walk up Dean Street, you get up Grey Street, you then turn left and go under Blackett Bridge, and then walk right up. Turn right, and then you're at St James's Park. Not in a straight line. Yeah, I know. I was just gonna say, it sounded like you said in a straight line. That was what it was implying. Or it sounded like it was implying, anyway. And also have some good Vietnamese food, yeah. No straight lines in June. No. Only gay ones. There's been Robloxed and Pumpkin by a duck and a goat. Calm down, fellas. I'm just passing through. Gonna try picking them some choice poison berries from a high branch to tempt them away. Pour one out for a fallen homie. What's this? PV soap up. Soap comes to the Prisma Vista range of power washers. Cleans up zip, hide any surface. Just add soap and wash away. Can I do that for my anxiety? Go sing a dang tourist. Where's Newcastle go walking at? It's outside the city. That is in a place called Oosburn. So no, you can't walk the goats around the city centre before you ask. Oosburn. Hold on. Oh. Thank you, Misfit. Ooze it. What? Yeah, that's it, rats. Nailed it. I was just gonna type that, actually. So, thank you, Misfit. Jessica's, established 2019. Antiques and furniture for the best furniture in the country. Please note, all of Jessica's beautiful, well-loved items are sold as seen. Some light refurbishment may be required. No refunds. Where to get to the really good places. Yeah. How's that outside the city? Well, I said it's just outside. Because it's more around about where the student accommodation is. So it's not like city centre in area terms. Yeah. Newcastle's how's it weird? We told you it's a small city. It's not huge. Like, a lot of people tend to consider the likes of Oosburn and Gosforth as part of, like, Newcastle. And technically it is. It's just not central Newcastle. What we would probably associate as being parts of Newcastle. Is it like a heckin' unshapely blob? You should see what's considered Greater London, yeah. Oh, look at City of London versus London, yeah. Nothing great about London. Now, this is gonna be a hot take, okay? I actually don't mind London. It's just the people are questionable. Like, it seems like the good people that are in London aren't originally from London. Like, the people who are from London, sorry, but you've not got a very good reputation. The split screen. The new unique split screen TV experience from Secula. Watch TV and play 50-50, work together, separately, happy. As an ex-London liver, I'll take that. I was from up north. Newcastle proper is just the area in between Arthur's Hill, Jesmond and Heaton, and the little stream in the south. Then the rest of what we normally would call Newcastle are their own towns. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, like they have their own like little high streets for shopping or little centre points where you can go. and do stuff. Jesmond's Heaton. Well, Jesmond tends to be, so a little more Newcastle lore. Jesmond is where the rich people go and the rich students. So if you got money, you live in Jesmond. If you don't got money, you live in Heaton. Case in point, my brother used to work for a high school in Heaton before, but they took on students from Jesmond. And he says you can tell the vast difference between the two because the Jesmond lot were just so uptight and the Heaton lot was so rough. How many kilometers is it by car from where you... I do not know! I honestly, I don't know. I really don't know. Look at it that way, I guess Newcastle is tiny. Without docks, kilometers by car. Local NCL coffee in Jesmond, Butterfly Cafe in Heaton. I've not actually been to Butterfly Cafe. I don't know, I couldn't tell you much about Jesmond. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's been a time since I've been there. In fact, it's been a time since I've been in Heaton too. But I've heard a lot of good things about Butterfly Cafe. How long does it take to drive then? A good few minutes. I'm not going to be specific because I'm not doxing myself on street and rats. All I'm saying is that I live well outside of Newcastle city centre. But I've only driven up to town a couple of occasions. Mostly because I'm not used to the roads going up that way, but I have tried. I probably should get a little bit more used to driving up though, but I prefer going by public transport, going on the metro. It's just a lot easier and less stressful. Plus cheaper than parking as well. Jeez, the parking is rough. Illegal, I feel like driving. 25 minutes to my city centre, as long as it takes, yes. As long as it's... Yeah. I've not driven through the city centre. When I have driven up, I've always parked just, I've always parked by the Northumbria Uni. Specifically, you'll know where, Misfit. The Army Reserves. I usually park there and just walk in from there. Metros and Central Station make it unneeded mostly, yeah. My hometown got a brand new high-speed road from us to the city. Cut down driving time by 10 minutes. Nice. Trails used to be my go-to. Trails is class. I'll be honest though, I've not been drinking or bar hopping in the city for ages. Because everyone I know is boring now and all grown up and responsible and shit. But no, I kid. But yeah, I've just not been up like that way in quite some time. It was actually pre-pandemic last time I was in Trills, but car park near Lang. Yeah, car park near Lang. Which car park are we talking? Because I know there's the one near the high rise. And I think there's one further down from there, past the library. Oh, I've been drinking since Legends facility. Oh god, okay. Yeah, that's some time. And come over and go bar hop and you can do the drinking. I can drive your car with the wheel on the wrong side. You will not drive my car. I'm reluctant to even let my brother drive my car, let alone anyone else. Nobody is touching my car. No, no, I'm serious. No fucker is touching my car because that was my mum's car and it's very dear to me, okay? Brother has mistreated it. Yeah, the amount of shit that he's left in the car. Like, honestly, after seeing the state of his old car before it got scrapped. Yeah. That's why I have the trash tax. Anytime that he or my sister-in-law leave rubbish in the car, they get fined £2. Near the bridge, walk over passing nearest to the library. Let me think. Oh! Yeah, no, that's the one I was thinking. Near the high rise, I think. Yes? Yes. I want to drive in England. Do you drive on the wrong side? We drive on the right side. Shut up. Sweden's wrong. Shut up. We drive on the correct side, yes. Wait, Ratsa, you confused me because when you said drive on the left side, I had to really think about that because the steering wheel is actually on the right. So technically we drive on the right, but the road is on the left. But yes, Misfit is right. We drive on the correct side. But no, I love my car. I love my car dearly. Even if it has no aircon, or Bluetooth radio, or DAB radio when I have to rely on CDs to get me through. I do love my car. Your car is cute and well taken care of. Yeah, so cute. Got a tape, not a tape player, CD player. Basically, Misfit, when my mum passed away, she left every single one of her possessions in my name. Including her car. And that car is 23 years old now. Yeah, it's one of the... So it was when the Minis were reintroduced in the early 2000s. It was one of the first cars. My mum bought it when it was only 2 years old, and she's never changed from it since. And it's had very few issues. Well, until I got it. In the last year, it's had its clutch replaced, and it's had a new battery in. Hey! Gumby! Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna go into the break screen for just a second while we give Gumby some exposure. I think it's on the break screen. No, it's on the break screen. We'll switch to the start. Hold on. First an hour in, I know. Over an hour, technically. There you go, there's your exposure. Car, scrappy. Kitchenware, scrappy. Furniture, scrappy. House, scrappy. TV, scrappy dad. No, the house is in my dad's name. The kitchen, well, actually to be fair, most of the house is in my dad's name. It's just my mom's personal possessions, like her shoes that don't fit me because my feet are too small. All of her clothes, all of her jewellery, the car. Yeah. It's not bad for a 23-year-old car. Yeah. Honestly, like, if I had to change that car, I would stick with a Mini. But we should take it here. That is true. But yeah, how you doing, Gumby? How you doing? I'm gonna switch back to the game. Your exposure time's done now. We're switching back. But no, my car's being good though. Even though, like, my mother would have been absolutely mortified with what I've done with it, because she always kept it nice and simple and clean and stuff. And fair enough, I do keep it clean, but I have a steering wheel cover on it. I have wing mirror, well, rear view mirror decorations. I have an Eevee that sits at the front of the car on the dashboard. I have a little Vans tag that hangs out the back of it, and a vinyl sticker on the side of it. So yeah, it's covered in shite. Good friend, tired but happy. How's your day been? Day's been good. Day's been good. Buy a mini electric. Yeah. I would have to do the installation for the electric bit though. But no, I would stick with mini though. I would stick with mini. Electric cars in the north aren't that ace right now. Yeah, there is that. That's the one problem. I would consider an electric car if electric charge points are more accessible, but they're really not. Infrastructure is bad, tried it for 6 months. Really? When you say infrastructure is bad, how do you mean? Feel free to elaborate, I'm curious. No, then governments aren't really into it, yeah. I mean, considering that at one point the UK government was planning on proposing a full ban on petrol cars by 2040. Both number of points and points only supplying specific plug types, yeah. Or broken points, yeah. Yeah, it's just the accessibility that's the problem. Good in theory, but damned hard in practice. People leaving the cars when fully charged. Oh shit. No, plug type is a deal breaker for me. I drive a Nissan Leaf and Nissan decided that Swedes get the crap old plug type that no other car anywhere uses. Really? Fine if you only need it for city driving. It's the smaller towns and highways that don't have charging at all. Yeah. When you factor in not all charge points can quick charge, it all adds up. Also over time, quick charges will ruin a battery like what most electric cars use. Yeah. Yeah, I wish electric cars were kind of more of a standard, that were more accessible and reliable and stuff. Because we do kind of need it. Lake District, it was a nightmare, lovely to drive, but slows you up massively, really? I didn't think of that. Well, it was a ballsy move driving a Lake District. I could never. Fast and hydrogen cars. Explode soon. Yeah. Wait. Rats are no. Rats are no. You stop that. Great idea, but we need to invest in other things like hydrogen. Oh dear. No, but hydrogen requires even more infrastructure, unfortunately. Yeah. Everything comes at a price, and that sucks. But made it to Muckingham! Yay! Hopper made it! It doesn't have materials, etc. Wise, it cannot be just electric. Yeah. Well, Lush Trip reminded me how much is out there. Harper's getting spiritual here. Ever considered taking work beyond Muckingham? Ooh, we're getting into the love. Because this is the final Muckingham Files DLC. And we're going in the pastures new with Powerwash 2. Driving the lakes itself, super easy, Scrappy. Could I do it? Could I? Could I? How long did it take you to get there? Is there a pit stop on the way? Because if I have to drive, I have to listen to my my emotional support Taylor Swift CD collection. Several good. You trust Scrappy? You would not. You would not. Well, I mean, okay. You know what? You know what? If Emma, if you're lurking, or Emma, if you're out in the wilds and you might get like the kind of vibe or anything, can you come into the stream and please validate how good my driving is or isn't, please? Because you're one of the few people that have been in the car with me. Hopefully they'll get the sensors and get into the chat. I did my Radiolab podcast support collection. Nice. No, I have my emotional support Taylor Swift CD collection. Because honestly, when driving along the road to 1989 Taylor's version, it kind of hits really well when you got a little karaoke session on the go. It's a good vibe. I have my own little one-woman concert. It's great. Is to treat cars like your brother. Just dump a bunch of crap and have a clean it. That's how I'll show you a better driver. I mean, to be fair, it wasn't terribly bad. It was filled with receipts and empty bottles and tissues. And like, it never got emptied out. It wasn't like covered in dust and grime and all sorts of stuff like the back end of a toilet or something. But also it was really faulty a lot of the time as well and was constantly in for repairs. Plus my brother kept hold of it for several years after he moved out of the country anyway. So it wasn't financially viable either. And it was so old, so dated, and the reason why he kept it for so long, because he bought it brand new, like, how old was he? 23 years. 22, 21, 20, about 20 years he's had it for. And the amount of dents and dings and faults on the dashboard and issues that he had with it, and the battery draining constantly because the radio wouldn't turn off and all sorts of stuff. Like, you kept hold of it for so long because of the issues, because he was told by a friend that it was going to be a vintage car. But yeah, I love my brother, but he's not great at looking after cars. Like, I love my car so much it has fancy air fresheners. That's how much I love it. Dum dum. No, he's an intelligent guy. He's just not intelligent enough to use the intelligence when it counts. Well, actually, no, that does sound quite insulting. No, it's... Saudi vintage does not always mean it's going to be a good investment. Exactly. And the thing is, though, is that how can you really define if something truly is a vintage? Like, I know here in the UK, the definition of something being vintage is that now it's changed from 25 to 40 years old, I think? Vintage does not mean messy. Yeah. hold on. Looking for a feline friend or looking for your lost cat? Cat reunification initiative. Contact the Crab Bay Cat Reunion. I can't say that word. Reunification initiative. Join Caldera's County's UFO Watcher Society. I love the fact that these adverts are referencing points in the actual main story game. New members night, first Monday of every month. Meet us out in Malka Aitu Desert. There will be marshmallows. Z Games. Oh, the skate park! Championship tournament. Can the Muckingham Masters defend their title? I love these! They're referencing all of the levels. Oh, this is a nice little send-off. Come celebrate the Muckingham Fire Department for all the hard work and get up close and personal with the amazing vehicles. Subsidized barbecue. Aww. I love these.
Cheese.
Cheese. Oh, that's the Muckingham Merman. And the mysterious little beam. Oh, is the beam still going? It never ends. Hypnotizing folks from all over the world. Each side of the Malka Aitu Desert. Hold on, I gotta see what the rest of the adverts are. Oh no, they're the same ones, aren't they, on the other side? Okay, that's fair. Merman laser just needed a good clean, yeah. But I like the fact that it's throwing back to like all these references in the main game and stuff. Kind of like surmising, okay, yeah, so this is the plot post-game. This is what's happened since. Like that. Ulysses is still going strong. The Merman is still blasting beams. There's a UFO society. Cats are getting the reunification service, which I think is cute. There aren't many lost cats. There's a service to reunite cats with people. Make me excited for number 2? Yeah. Yeah, and I hope, well, I mean, is there an actual release date for the second one yet? Does anyone know? We're about a few minutes, are you gonna find out for me, rats? You're gonna find out. $2025, but no. When? Shall we say fall? Maybe just before Christmas. Because that would work out pretty nicely. Planned release date 2025, yeah. I want this in Subnautica too. I've not played Subnautica before. I have watched a lot of gameplay of it. And I don't know if it's my vibe because I don't mind some survival based games, but that one's just never really appealed to me too much. to watch. I have absolutely no idea what happened in the game, but I'm happy to watch. Do you like the story? Yeah. You know what I really would love? Just thinking about games. I would really like another Katamari re-roll. Because there's so many Katamari games, and the one that I really would love to have remastered is Beautiful Katamari, which was my first Katamari game. It's a story mode, I think. Oops, that's creepy Leviathans. Ah. No, I like that. So like kind of like a peaceful mode-ish. PS2, Xbox 360 actually. I played that one on the 360. And yeah, it was my first introduction to Katamari, because I heard like loads about Katamari prior to then, but it was like everything was on PlayStation. And I just switched over to an Xbox at the time, and then they were like, oh yeah, hey, we got Beautiful Katamari, which is a Katamari game for the Xbox. And I'm like, oh, I will have that. And that was it. That was it. I was hooked after that. I played the OG, well, the re-roll of the original Katamari Damacy. And I actually have been replaying We Love Katamari re-roll as well, because I'm trying. I've only ever played it once on stream, and I was okay at it. I did finish it, but I want more. I want to know the tricks and stuff. Sorry, I'm just having myself a stretch. I've done lots of power washing. Yeah. There we go. Okay to be done. I'm sorry, I'll get back to work. I have been playing Tomb Raider as well. Like, honestly, I love this trend of bringing back old games for like remasters, because and I know people are like, oh, but it's a cash grab. But yeah, but there's a lot of games from like my childhood I actually did not play, and the Tomb Raider series was one of them. I watched my brother play them with these, and I think he's been enjoying the fact that I've been playing them myself. I finished 1 and 2. And I'm playing 3 now, which is an interesting time because it does change things up from the first 2. Tomb Raider it is good. It is good. There are also a lot of good things to it, because I remember some bits and bobs from attempting to play it as a kid. What about a bit lackluster? Yeah, no, these are like the actual, like, first, second, and third games with like whole new graphics and skins and stuff. So like everything is very much as it was back in the original, and you can actually switch between the original graphics as well and the current updated ones, so you can compare them, which is really, really nice. But yeah, I did have gripes with them though. Like, not major gripes, like, in terms of me hating them. I absolutely love them. But it's like, there was always something that got me. And it's like, the first one, it's like, hey, do you like meatballs? The second one is, hey, do you like suffering? Squishy PS1 textures, yeah. Yep. They also remastered 4, 5, and 6 as well. So Last Revelation, Chronicles, and Angel of Darkness? I don't remember the names of them very much. I know it was Last Revelations was 4, Chronicles was 5. But I don't remember what the 6th one was called. But yeah, they did remastered versions of those as well. Same developers that did it in a 3-piece bundle, just like 1, 2, and 3. So that'll be my next game after I finish 3. But yeah, there are some perks, like the fact that in the second one, maybe the third one, I don't know, I didn't really try it much. The second one, the house level, where you get to play in Lara's house, when you lock Winston the butler into the freezer, he actually turns blue. The same errors, that means it's slightly more straightforward when you get the same engine set up. Yeah. Exactly. What? It's a rite of passage. Everybody does it. In 3, one of my biggest gripes with 3, which I did try to play when I was a kid and just absolutely hated, was the save crystals. They're not save crystals anymore. They actually adapted it to the traditional save method with the little passport for all 3 games. But they did it especially for 3, but you can still get the crystals though. They're just collectible crystals now, which I think is even better. So in a similar fashion to the secrets that you get in 2, they're very much like those now. I'm just gonna find these last little bits. So open these doors. I'm just gonna be a monster here because I'm a dividers. What? Bench seats dividers. Wait, hold on. I forgot to tell you which carriage it's in. A, right. Oh, it's both of these ones. Shit. Yeah, but the last couple of levels are, I'd be honest with you, the first one was the one that I played the most of, the original was of. It took me 30 or so years to realize that the actual levels were literally just meat and flesh and shit. I had no idea. Not until I actually started playing the remasters, because yeah, as somebody that does not like body horror, that was absolutely lifting. Sunset effect board. The last few levels, yeah, you know which ones I mean. In there, yeah. The meat walls. No. Absolutely not. No. No. You get out of here with that. It was like I was in a constant state of like solving the puzzle, being like, oh yeah, this is great, this is fantastic, I'm doing well. And then the next minute it's like, I think I'm gonna hoy up. I think I'm actually going to throw up. This is absolutely disgusting. I scream, you scream, we all scream for meatballs. Yeah, I think the amount of messages I sent my brother was quite overwhelming for him when I got to those levels. Because I was just in a constant state of nope. The walls are meat. The walls are meat! Why are they meat? What is the purpose of this? I still, even now, think that the first one should have been a horror game. For what it's worth. Wait, hold on. Which cut is this A? In a double door frame. In a double door frame? The T-Rex. Definite ones. See the T-Rex. Hey, did you know that? No, that's two. I'm thinking of, but yeah, the first one, yes. Believe it or not, I was quite stunned to find out there's a T-Rex in every single game. There is a T-Rex in every single game. Yeah, imagine my delight when I found the 1 in 3. But I managed to cheese it. I got myself into the right spot where it didn't, like try and trigger to like come my way, but like not know where I was. And I got a good eye line and I just kept shooting and shooting and shooting, and it took me about like 3 minutes and I managed to get it in the end. Well, actually no, probably more like 5 or 6. First moving mummy thing. Moving mummy thing. First move. Oh, you mean in the Atlant... Yeah. What double door frame am I looking for here? Oh! Oh, where the flashing is. Yes. That would help. Second part of T-Rex level. Second part. Before you hop back out of the water from TR1. Oh, I don't remember that. I do remember in 2 there was a surprise second T-Rex. I don't think they did. It's been a while since I finished it. I'm gonna be real with you. Although I wasn't impressed in the later levels of 2 with the Jade World statue things. Those motherfuckers. Welcome back, Rat. We're talking Tomb Raider. Wait, hold on. Which card is that? Inner walls. Yeah, sorry to anybody. I should have probably mentioned, like, it's a bit spoilery talking about Tomb Raider if you haven't played it. But then again, the franchise is nearly 30 years old. So if you haven't played it at this point, then yeah, that's on you. Jesus Christ, didn't the first game come out in like 1996? There is a story to it. Yes, there is. It's got more substance than pointy tits, believe it or not. I actually found out, because on GDQ's official channel back in February, they actually did a bunch of Tomb Raider speedruns for Lara Croft's birthday, because her birth date is actually in the passports on the save files. Oh god, I'm gonna be real with you, she's old now. She's old. Hold on. I forgot what year it is, but I think she's in her 50s now. 1968. Oh god, she's older than that. Hold on. Yeah, that's 50s, isn't it? Almost. 88, 88, 98. Oh, 18. No, she's nearly 60. Lara Croft's nearly 60 in a few years. 3 years. She'll be 60. The Polish singer in Eurovision? If I remember right, she's 52. Polish singer. But those tits help sell, yeah. Yeah. There's a joke of a no, don't go into it. Don't go into it, no. Leave it out. Leave it out. Oh! Oh yeah, she's 52? Goals. Out a double door. Yes, it's outside. I know that's how the joke went, but still, not the point. No, we're gonna be repeating terrible taste jokes in my chat, please. Remember, not right, like the right. What's the right side of the. Wait, hold on. What am I doing? Where am I? Outer windows. A. 3 out of 4. Fuck. Didn't I clean you? I'm enough bad taste for this channel. True. Unfortunately. Double seat cushions. And there are a couple of them. Or am I just dumb? Probably the latter. I see it. I actually missed a fair bit of dirt, come to think of it. Double seat frames. Emergency alarm casings. Oh yeah, inner cab door lock. Local metros here have got new trains. I'm not sure I like them. Like, I like the vibe of the inside, I just don't like the seats. Because they're trying to make it more like the London Underground, and it just, no. They smell something. They do. They're much cleaner, smell nice, got a good vibe. I just don't like the seats. I'm gonna be real. I want the classic seats. I want to sit longingly staring out of the window. I don't want to look at other people. Fuck that. I'm looking for an inner wall. It's flashing me. Oh, it's that one because it's so white I can't even see it. One thing I do like though is that it actually has a little indicator as to how many people are in which carriages. The only problem is that this is inside the train and not the outside, where it would actually be a little bit more handier, like on the display board or something. But no. Plug sockets. Unplug sockets to you too. Oh, I'd much prefer that. I like how the train stations do it. Yeah, yeah. So you can determine before you get on the train where you want to be, as opposed to getting on and then finding out, oh, this might actually be too many people. Because the indicator says it's red. Roof panel. Oh, is this outside? Hold on. Is it? Oh, I think it might be outside. I can't get it. No. Yes. No, no, no. Let me up, let me up. Right. The fence. Oh, hold on. Right, got a few more things and we're done. Save the chain attachments. Safety chain attachments. Oh, that thing. Okay. Standing seats. Those are not seats. That's a bullshit lie. I hate the fact that they're called standing seats. They are not seats. You don't sit and stand at the same time. You either do one or the other. Vestibule entrance frame handle. What? Oh, that thing. Okay. Hey, there we are. It took 2 hours. Don't tell me how to have a good time. There it is. Powerwash services. Amazing stuff. You can consider your work here well and truly complete. Congratulations. Hello. Sculpture Park. Jetsmith, come hither with your suits of wonder. The clouds have passed overhead and the moment is now. The moment is always. Now. I think I'm running out of Pepsi Max here. This is not the good vibes. This is not good vibes. Ooh. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go on a break. I'm just gonna get more to drink, okay? I'll be back in 2. Two minutes, you ding dong. I just need to get another drink. Just top myself back up. Come on. There we are. Right, as always. Gotta do the floor first. You have come. I have. Wait. In what context? In what context are we talking here? Hold on. Please purge my work of this dirt, my imposter syndrome made manifest. You did this to your own sculptures? Yes, you get correctly. I've done this to myself. He said it, not me. I'm just asking the real questions here. this is nice. You know what it is? One most satisfying bit to clean is always the floor. So good. Oh, it's so satisfying. I love the fact that the bots, when they try to post, they post the link and in parentheses put in, remove the space. Like, as if we're even going to follow the link in the first place. Like, who are trying to, like, get with that? Because it is so obviously shitty and fake anyway, and people know it's a scam. So why do they still do it? Rats! Bot cleanup, please! I do like the fact, though, that the regular chat isn't disrupted by a shitty little bot now. Thank you! I do like the fact that they do try to do it to get around, like, the whole posting links in chat, because a lot of people tend to restrict posting links and, like, giving permissions out, which I've actually considered doing on my channel as well, just for safety reasons. But it's not often people post links in chats anyway, so. But anyway, like, I do like the fact that I try to get around it by, like, posting the link with the spaces and then putting in parentheses, remove the spaces. Like, yes, absolutely, I will remove the spaces in this little scam link you've sent me that does not look like a legitimate link and looks like I could get scammed out of money, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Sure. I'm getting so into this. No, it is actually going to be sad to send Powerwash Sim 1 off. Like, I do love this game. And like, it's not just on the sentimentality of, oh yeah, Powerwash game. But like, when I first heard about it, I was like, oh, don't make like a simulator for anything. But honestly, this game has gotten me like through some pretty shitty times. But I just needed something mindless to play, like whether it's health concerns and some pretty low energy days when my mental health has been bad. And even helped me like get back into streaming, of course, when my mum died. Like, this game's been good. But I am excited, of course, for Powerwash Sim 2, though. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. That game will be played. But this is probably the most game that I've played on stream. Like, I've played the campaign. I've done all but 2 of the DLCs because there is. I haven't actually done the Alice one or the Warhammer one. But I have done the rest. But yeah. Good job, devs. You've taken all my money and made me eternally happy for this game existing. Thank you. And thank you for getting me through some rough spots too. Some tough times. And giving me some good times. Thank you. That doesn't mean you can't play this from time to time. Exactly, I know, I know. When did this game originally come out? It's been going for a good while now. It must be a couple of years old now. Last week or something, sure, yes. I've almost completed the entire game in a week. 2022, so that's 3 years. 3 years of content. 3 years of gnomes in places they shouldn't be. I'm gonna just move you out of the way for a minute. Actually no, I'll put you here. I wanna clean the floor! Let me clean some floors. Man of 1,000 Faces 2019. You have 1,000 aspects, all of them facing inwards. Come outside sometime, you might enjoy yourself and see what I've made. We will come back to the statues, don't you fret. There's a bunch of games I do want to play on stream. I am actually tempted to play some Nintendo stuff again, because I wanna play Animal Crossing on stream. I wanna play the Mario Kart, not Mario Kart, the Mario games, the N64 ones that I got on the multi-pack. I don't know what I wanna do. What I do wanna do, get my PC sorted. There's so many games I wanna play. I never got enough time to play them all. God damn it. I wanna play Final Fantasy and other things. Exposition 33 community. I do like the look of the game, I won't lie. I probably won't play it though, myself personally. Cause looking in about, to be fair actually I've spoiled the plot for myself anyway because I just got curious. But knowing the plot of the game and actually like knowing the full storyline, I think it would be too emotional for me. It looks like a beautiful game though. Get crying. I don't want to cry though. I want to chill and be happy and do dumb fun things. Did I finish the... Yeah, I did finish the numbskulls shuffle. I don't want to cry playing video games. I want to chill. Charge me batteries up. No vibes. I do want to get back into playing Fields of Mystria. I've said that before. I do need to keep playing Dave the Diver. I'm still on chapter 1 for God's sake. But we will get back into that, definitely. Oh, I'm stiff again. Hold on. Just stretch yourself out. Yeah, I'm not great with emotional games. Like Final Fantasy 15, I sobbed so hard. If I've done some right over my head, or you know, if I was struck right next to my hat. Oh shit. Huh. Yeah, that's not good. But it was loud. Oof. Show the map after the stream? Yeah. Sure. Yeah, that's better. The enigmatic wave-like sculpture represents the birth of an idea. The wave symbolizes my subconscious mind as thought process. The balls are the ideas themselves. As you can see, one is about to be born. I'm still doing the floor, my dude. In this instance, the idea being born is the idea to make a sculpture about the birth of an idea. Sounds about right, but also very contradictory of like conversations I've had with artists. It's like either one or two ways. It's like they're very pretentious, right up themselves, and like talking out their arse, or yeah, that's just it because it looks fucking cool. Very realistic portrayal of an artist. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the ones on the TV are like that. Most that I've spoken to are like the kind of, you know. Cheers. Yeah, most artists are not just like, well, look fucking cool, or I just hate the government. Sure. Sweet. No fancy lingo, no fancy topics, just, yeah, look fucking cool. Do you think the lights were flickering very briefly before? I guess I wasn't paying attention. Clearly not. I'm just moving all of these. I wish. One complaint I have for Powerwash sim devs. Put the equipment where the dirt isn't, please. And that shit to clean. It's in the way. I mean, I was gonna reply to that with a really sarcastic and pretty mean response, but I'm not going to. With the equipment just balance around it. No, I don't want it in the way. I don't want it in the way, man. I'm too lazy with it yet. What time am I on? 2.5 hours. Oof. Am I just on the floor? So far. Us 2001. A moment within a moment, a through line, a for you line. We are caught, snagged, secured, secured. Two happy fish in a net. Sure. Have I stopped sneezing now? It's a very good question. Have I? I'm getting too invested in this. Sorry, guys. Doing great. Thanks. Thanks. Oh! I forgot to tell you guys. My friend went to a petting zoo the other day. And she proceeded to tell me that when she was there, she had a meme moment. Basically, she was standing there looking at a bunch of chickens in this petting zoo. And somebody comes over and just goes, "Look at all those turkeys!"
Look at all those chickens!
Yep, I replied back with a gif of that exact meme. Turkeys, yeah, turkeys. This person thought that the chickens were turkeys. They were not, they were chickens. The eye of poor us. Was the eye of Horus ever for us, poorus, porous? Our vision of the holy is holy. Gaps in our perception prevent the manifestation of the vision. My head hurts reading that. Home sweat home. Through one's own toil, the home and homemaker become one. I have questions. That's not pretentious. It is. Yeah. It's not. No. You're right. You're right. It's definitely not pretentious at all. I know words. Questions and a headache. Good combo. Yeah. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Close your eyes and listen to Sin's music. Curious animalistic sculpture is my spirit animal, Seymour. Every night in my dreams I send him off to the astral plane to the Akashic records for inspiration. I'm pretty sure that's, firstly, spirit animals is a little bit of appropriation there. Secondly, I'm not sure that's how it works. If I manage to find his way home, you can expect my work to go stratospheric. Present X to doubt. Oh yay, more piano. Spotify, you were doing me dirty today. As if it's the most pretentious, like, art gallery style piano as well. Which kind of fits the mood for this level, but also is kind of giving me the ick. like a good art gallery, but I don't do fancy. Looks like I could probably turn up my PC tonight. You mean it don't turn it off at all? Ah, there's the electric bill. Usually not know. Your electric bill! Sheesh. Man, I really do feel like I'm in an art gallery here playing this level. I don't know how I feel about it in this instance. With this music. It gets hot in the computer room, so I should definitely get better at that. Yes, you should. Okay, do side cleanse. If I don't get this fully finished, then we'll finish it off tomorrow. Because I just realised that we've been going for nearly 3 hours here. Still got a SpongeBob level to finish too. Thank you for relieving me from that suffering. More pianos, but it's Sims 2 soundtrack. so it's fine. I mean, this is one way to power wash, I guess. I really want to know why this guy decided to just absolutely cake his work and shit. Like, fair enough, if you're not happy with your work, I can appreciate that you want to start over, but what in the absolute fuck nuggets was this guy thinking? Yeah, I think I'll be wrapping up soon. I'll finish this next stream and the SpongeBob DLC as well. Methinks. Next week. Oh no. What type of shifts are you on next week? I mean, I'm not holding you at gunpoint here. If you need to go, go. Well, it's 6:10 a.m. to 2:55 p.m. That's not so bad. No, go get sleep, god damn it. Four days because Friday is Sweden National Day. Ooh. Nice. What you gonna do with your extra day off then? Anything exciting other than if I were getting rid of Norwegians or something, I don't know. Fair enough. Come home, Seymour. You flew high, Seymour, all the way to Akasha. I have never seen you since. You who now know all. I made you and gave you purpose. Return to me. I think you might need some therapy. It's okay to talk about, my guy. The megalith is a 1/10 model of the house in which I shall see out my final days. Bit grim, innit? It'll be colossal, made from marble, and float 10 feet in the air due to magnetic repulsion. Listen, buddy, whatever you're taking, I want in. Sounds like you're having a good time. Magnus will be powered by a solar farm the size of Sudseed City, which will replace Sudseed City. Who's Sudseed City? What we can imagine, we can manifest. I'm not sure that's how it works, buddy. No. You're not kicking out an entire city just for a solar farm. Just so you can have your floating house. Hey, the Pharaoh's called. They said they want the megaliths back. Or the pyramids in this instance. Don't know why I know you desecrated all your sculptures, but sure, fuel your ego. So a city under the cover of a huge storm. No, he's talking about getting rid of the entire city though. So there would be no city there, there would just be solar panels. I'm not insane. Sure. But also, I feel like I kind of heard this story before. Mega. Yeah, the big rotten pizza in the sky. Guy could use the city's population's service. You haven't thought this through. Fucking hell! Don't make it worse. Don't make it worse. We'll do Seymour, I think. Seymour butts. Might as well start one of the sculptures. Maybe Seymour's gone to the beach with the rest of the cats. Kinda looks like a little bit like a raptor. Can you use the ladder on him? Yeah, I can. Okay. I'm just making an easy job harder. Don't mind me. Oh, it's in sections, is it? I want to know what kind of drugs this guy is taking to take up some of these sculptures. Because that doesn't look quite like a wave. But, I like grass. The thought process. The mind gurgles and burbles, but where there's bubble, there's trouble. Where there's frost, there's sloth. Then along comes a pop and all is forgiven. The fuck? Bye, Frankie. You have way more energy than me. I'm hacking off the bed. Take care. No worries. I think I'm gonna be wrapping up in a minute anyway. Actually, you know what? I'll do it now. I'll wrap up now. But we'll finish tomorrow. We'll finish this off tomorrow. Also, I just realized that I might have lost 2 followers, and again, that is a hate crime. Any unfollows is a hate crime this month. Affect me that much. Cheers. No, I think I'm best just calling it a day, because for the sake of about 7 minutes, I think I might as well just... Ooh. Vikings do a night rain. Elden Scrolls Night Rain. So we could have a little poke in. 2 years from I have. I'm knackered. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Only 21 more hours, no. But, yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Be good, stay safe, see you tomorrow. And so long, thanks for all the fish. Bye! Oh, my credits still don't work. Cool. Okay, bye.
The last ever dolphin message was misinterpreted as a surprisingly sophisticated attempt to do a double backward somersault through a hoop while whistling the Star-Spangled Banner. But in fact, the message was this. So long, and thanks for all the fish.